Hey everyone, welcome back. Deft here. So let's get back to this. We just finished the boss fight. If you haven't done so already, make sure you're working on your journal quests. Go ahead and get your gardens and stuff upgraded to level 3. So all these are level 3s. I left these at 2 just so I can show the difference if anybody wants to see that. Get your fish ponds and stuff. You want to upgrade those so you can get your traps upgraded and start upgrading your trap modifications that you've put on those so they can do more damage so they'll last longer. Also make sure you upgrade your trees. I need to actually still do that and upgrade those to tier 3. Let me go take a look at those really quick. Still haven't ran my power yet. We still got the windmills going. We haven't done anything else to those. I went ahead and started building this out the rest of the way. Hopefully my frames aren't going to drop too much. And we've had the traps working again just because we're pulling in so many seeds from our gardens being upgraded. And let me take a quick look and see what we need to get these to the next tier. Then we're going to go across the map. It's hour 5, day 20. We're starting to see some of the specialty giants now, some of the new ones that have been added to the game. So you definitely want to make sure you start getting into power and start building like miniguns and weapons. That being said, make sure you're also doing your journal quests. It gives you some really good stats like unlock survivor shelters, memory +1. So you get a wrench out, take a look at this. To upgrade our trees to tier 3, obviously I have to go gather some more, so I can't do that right now. We're going to need branches and natural pesticides. Probably the same thing on the bushes. So we'll get to that later. I'll have to go do more gathering because I don't have any basic materials left. So from here I'm going to grab the bike. We're going to head back across the map. I do want to go ahead and build the vehicle if we can. I don't know if I have the resources since I'm out of branches because I probably don't have the ingots made. But we might do that when we come back before the wave hits because I don't like being on the other side of the map when the wave starts. You can get away from them on the motorcycle and make it back here in time. The only problem is they're spawned everywhere. Then my frames dropped to like 20. We go to the vehicle tab. Let's see what we have here. So we do have the armored boat now as well. So you could use that to go back and forth across the water if you wanted to transport goods. You can build stuff on top of it just like you can with the armored core. For this we'll need an engine, which I don't think I could. Yeah, we need more aluminum, so I can't do any of that just yet. So let's go loot. Make sure everything's good. Make sure our bike's repaired. Yeah, we should be in good shape. I should have enough food on me, ready to go. Next, I want to make some more roasted mushrooms, or if I have any still made. I like the movement speed. We can get a lot more done faster. See, the pig's feet's nice too because it gets our max satiety up, so our food lasts longer. And we do have one thing of roasted mushrooms and fruits for the movement speed. We'll pop all that once we get across the map. And like always, we'll also stack that with our hamburger. Go ahead and unlock her so she can follow us. Always keep your mule with you. So I'm gonna head across the map. We're gonna go after that first book that we found last time. It's sitting over here in the hotel. Make sure you bring a pickaxe if you plan to go to the mine, which I do, and a gas mask. But we'll take our shortcut that we found. And once you made it over here to this side of the map, the book's pretty obvious because of the markers, but we're at the Paradise Motel right when you get to the first little city. Walk inside this main room, loot it all up because you can see there's a coil crate there. Let's go ahead and take this. I looted this earlier, so we've already cleaned everything out, but I didn't get the book yet because I wanted to show it on the video. From here, we can drive through the city, see if anything else pops up, but we're going to head over here to the mine for the next part of the storyline quest. I don't know what she's doing. But this kiosk right here sells costumes in case you need any costumes for certain things. All right, so I'm going to clear these mobs out really quick. Be careful for the poison ones and the electric ones, especially this guy right there. That lead will spit all over you. So if they have blue on them or purple in their eyes, or blue eyes, I guess, blue hair, they have purple eyes. Purple means poison, blue means electricity, so try not to get stunned and pick her up. So we're over here at the mine. Let's see where the quest wants us to go. Just zoom in a bit. It looks like it wants us to go down here, so maybe we should do that and then go inside the mine. Looks like it's going to be the item that we're after, whatever we're looking for. It's going to be this building over here. Watch out for the crossbow guys. They will shoot you from a distance. And when their arrows hit, they'll do a little bit of damage plus poison you. It looks like we're where we need to be at. These guys, unfortunately, were tortured really, really badly, it looks like. Let's see what we need in here. Let's see. It's like a machete. It says take. We need to find the clues first. Let's see, take on this body. Then maybe we can take the weapon. Torture knife. Okay, next it wants us to move the other side of Andora to a residential area, so we'll do that after we hit up this mine. Check it out really quick, see what we can find inside. It's probably just full of titanium. See, so we got the torture knife. It does 105 damage with no upgrades. This one's maxed out with 3% damage leeches hit points, and it has 96% equipment drop rate. So we're definitely going to start using that. Let's go ahead and take a look if we can swap it out maybe. Because our weapon only does 114, but it does have the plus 24 all stats. But man, that 96% drop rate's pretty nice. We'll try this. We'll probably have to, we might have to swap our armor out though, because we just lost a ton of protection. Let me see. How does this work? Yeah, we'll give it a go and see if it works out for us. Grab our gas mask, and we'll make our way inside the mine. We'll go ahead and clear it out. I'm gonna go ahead and sweep all the enemies out. The damage seems good enough on it. Well, we should be fine using this for now, especially when it's upgraded. So it's just another basic mine. It does have another hardening station in it if we want to harden our weapons. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm gonna go ahead and mine the rest of this out. And then if we have any inventory space left, we're gonna head in the direction of here. We'll stop for any books along the way. So I'll see you guys in just a minute. Alright, we're coming into the new city. This is the bridge I think we built the old base on. Might be the other one past this one, but I think it was this one that we built one of our bases on. I don't advise building here just because of the water. It can make things rough unless he's fixed it. But yeah, this is the one where we did the bridge build series. So once we come to this city, we should be able to find some more of the books. Just, again, watch out for all the leads and the poison. Car thief book should be right here on the left. It's in the same building. So the kiosk here also sells a bunch of parts if you need them for your vehicles, like the cylinders and some of the more rare ones, like fuel additive. Once you come inside of here, the book should be on the second floor, if I remember correctly. I'm going to clear these guys out. It looks like I was wrong. It's in this first office on the first floor. It should be on the desk right here. Let's go ahead and take it. And that's Great Thief Motor. So I'm going to go ahead and loot this place out, and then we'll see where we need to head next. I guess I can show you on the map too. So the first book, like I said, is right across the bridge on the left here. We have another one over here for crafting quest, is Conquer the Department Store, so we can do that on the way to our next story. It might be best to go straight for the storyline though, just so you can go ahead and get some of the quests and stuff unlocked. But like I said, I'm going to loot in here, and then we'll head that way. If you're looking for some free ammo though, right across from the car dealership, that is the police station. You should be able to find some ammo in there, maybe some good loot, but again, I'm going to wait until we get farther in the storyline. And we've made it to the department store, so I thought he wanted us to go in here. I guess he just wanted us to come to it. There didn't used to seem to be really that much inside of it, or any reason to loot it, but I guess we can give it a try and see if we find anything new. Looks like there might be one or two books around us. There's also the airport across the way. Remember the quest right there? I was just talking about there being a bunch of kiosks inside of here, so let's take a look. Let me clear some of these guys out of the way. Of course, there's more elites in here, so there's tons of these two-headed crawling guys everywhere. So definitely tons of enemies in here if you're looking for some good experience. It's a long fight we just had. Let's see, yeah, there's kiosks on all the doors in here. That's what they wanted us to come check out. I'm not too worried about that. I don't really want to fight everything in here again. Tons of cars out here if you need to get cars for gas. And of course she went down, so we have to go back in here and clear these. I had to go back to the spear just because the other weapon didn't do quite enough just yet, so we have to get it modified and upgraded. Now watch out for these blue guys. This is another elite. They can do stomp electric attacks that'll stun you for a minute. You can see he's charging up his electricity over time. So he dropped us some kind of unique. Let's take a look in a second. Looks like a bulldog maybe. Thought that was a shotgun. See, bulldog, unique, tier 5, damage 150, rate of fire plus 112%, bleeding 19, knockback chance when attacking 90%. So it's close to maxed out. It's pretty good. 20% crit damage, poison reinforcement, lightning reinforcement, 10 damage, 5 attention, 5 memory. Yeah, it is a shotgun, so maybe we could try that out one day and see if it works good. From here, let's go grab our next book. Looks like it's labeled as Diamond Pickaxe in the fire station. So I wanted to drive past the airport really quick because I remember there being a book inside of it. I think we need to go over there to the terminal, which is in the center, but we also, I believe, need to go in this logistics building. Let me check one more time. Should be another book inside of it. So let me clear out these guys and we'll make our way inside. So once you see the logistics sign, it's right next to the airport. And once you've made it inside the logistics building and you've cleared it out, right here on these boxes is another book. Let's grab it. Powerlifting program. I think that's going to be for our final bag upgrade. Then I'm going to loot this and we'll head across the street to the airport. So we're at the airport. Let's go inside here and see if we can find the book that we're looking for. It should be inside one of these small rooms. It's not a very big place, so it should be pretty quick to find. Okay, so if you look at the logistics building that we just raided, come into this door here. And on this counter right here is the book that we're looking for. I'll grab it. And that's architecture. So that should just leave us with the book over here at the fire station.
Something's going to happen.
And I guess we have a craft quest. We need to come over here to the harbor too. And we're in between the harbor and the fire department, so we're going to head down to the harbor first. We need to make sure we're going in the right direction. Only because past the fire department should be the storyline, so we're going to try to keep moving in that direction. So just look for like a giant refinery looking area. I'm trying to remember what side. Looks like it's going to be on this side of the harbor. I don't think this would be a terrible place for a base just because it's so open and there are some walls down here. Let's see, elites everywhere. It's just right inside of here. I think it's going to be over this way somewhere. Okay, we'll park here and I'm going to clear out the mobs. And it says it's over here to our right somewhere. If I remember right, it's going to be inside one of these trailers. So let's take a look around here. So we're having a hard time finding that book down here at the docks. It's going to be inside these green trailer right here in front of me. So there should be, what, 3 or 4 of these right here. The central part we came from was over there. So just walk in here, it's going to be on this little desk. We'll take it. Easy way to find that too is to look at the warehouse building. So I'm gonna do a little bit more looting here, and then like I said, we're gonna go from here, and we'll head back up here, grab this craft quest for the diamond pickaxe at the fire station, and then try to head over here to the main storyline in the residential district. Here's the fire department. Let's go ahead and stop here, take care of this guy. And here we can buy more electronic parts if we need to. Let's go ahead and move inside. We'll clear these guys out. I'm gonna run around and just get them all gathered up first. So inside the fire department here on the first floor, once you get into like the break room, right here on this table, that'll be the book we're looking for. When we got here, another one popped up. So for the railgun, we need to come over here to this book. It's near the fire station, so we'll have to go up there in just a second. So the next book from the fire department, which is right behind us, should be right here up the road. Let's go ahead and head inside of here. So we got some elites and mobs. We gotta clear these guys out. This should be for the railgun, so let's go ahead and try to get through this pretty quick. So we're over here at the psych hospital. Don't know exactly what the book is in here. It's been a while since I've had to get this one. Let's see what we have outside. For sale, we have the muscle neural network chip for 1,000 wands. Yeah, I'd like to buy that, but we'll have to like empty our entire bank to maybe do that. So let's go ahead and get inside of here. I'm gonna clear everything, and then I'll show you where the book's at once we find it. As you come in the front door, make a right, go into this bathroom right here. You'll see this circle on the floor, this pentagram, or whatever they call it. Right next to it's the book. Go ahead and grab it. That'll be organic electronic materials. And then upstairs is part of the quest line, so we need to backtrack and go back to this residential area and actually do that part of the quest, because it's going to bring us right back down here. We're just going to off-road over here to the residential part of the storyline. Hopefully we can just go straight to it and it's not across some kind of weird mountain or lake. The reason I keep off-roading places, if anybody's wondering, is I'm still looking for a mutated rabbit. I did come across a mutated lion. It wasn't as bad as I remembered. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording at the time, but the rabbits have eluded me. So the storyline should be up here somewhere. Let's find our quest marker. I think it's going to be a little bit farther inside the neighborhood. She says we just need to investigate until she gets here. She should be coming here soon. I think it's going to be in one of these houses right here. Makes sense. Tons of bodies everywhere. So we'll take a look here. Looks like it's going to be this house on the left. Let's go inside and clear it out, see what we can find. Right here in the living room, something on the table. Let's grab it. Dr. Cleon Raven conducted biological experiments on civilians with the help of General Gregory. Even if it's claimed to be for the advancement of humanity, there are doubts about whether it's the right thing to do. Alright, let's head back to the airport, see what we can get done there. We're low on space, but we're going to try to squeeze this in, see if we can't get the quest line advanced to the next area that we need to head towards. I do advise looting all these buildings, and looting, well, you don't have to loot all these. The residential ones can be kind of painful, but I do advise looting a lot. You can get a bunch of the tier 5 equipment. Probably some tier 4 stuff too, and then just roll that, and eventually you get some of the higher level tier 6 equipment. Like, we already rolled one plasma sword, it just wasn't very good, so we're not using it yet. So if you like the idea of killing zombies with a lightsaber, yeah, try to flip your gear and you might get one if you're lucky. Otherwise, you'll have to wait until you can craft it or find one. See, it looks like we need to go out on the tarmac, so let's find us a way through. And I'm going to just assume she's over here at the helicopter, because I don't remember this being here previously. See, of course, there's an elite. It's all good. I'll have to kill him in just a second. Let's take a look around. I've always thought the airport would be a cool place to build a base, just because it's so wide open, and there's still some fencing to help slow them down. Let's go inside and see what we need to do. Obviously clear the building first. Graduation zombie, don't let him get away. And then we'll make our way upstairs now that we've cleared the first floor. I guess I'm going to assume that's her. Let's go ahead and talk to her.
It's good to see your face. Do you have the mutant substance with you? I've always been curious about Andora Island, and finally I'm here. Probably zombies spread worldwide through this airport and the adjacent port. By the way, the helicopter needs some maintenance. In the meantime, I should investigate the port. Ask the pilot how long the maintenance will take. Then, once ready, we'll head to the port.
Alright, looks like we got some new marching orders, so and we're going to fix the helicopter, I guess.
Nice to meet you. I'm Tyler Bennett. I worked as a helicopter pilot for a long time at the military base on Andora Island. A lot of supplies are needed for helicopter maintenance. I'm going to a nearby shelter to gather supplies for the helicopter. There's a shelter I used to use with my colleagues. It would be great if you could come to the shelter and help me out when you have some free time. Then I'll contact you once the helicopter maintenance is done. Let's get started on our respective tasks.
Let's head to the harbor.
It looks like we've unlocked some more quests that we need to knock out. So we need to go back to the port. I guess they're going to make us revisit it where we've already been to. But like I said, our inventory is almost capped out. I guess we could run down there if we need to. He's going to give us some quests and stuff once he moves over to the survivor shelter, which is back over this way on the way back home. It looks like we can go this way too to use this other shortcut I used to use back in the day. But there might be a bridge right here to get across. but we'll have to investigate that. Before we do anything though, I want to go ahead and go to the survival shelter if we can and see about activating any quests that we're going to get there for uniques. So we're going to loot up. But I guess while we're down here, we might as well just go to the port. It's not that far away. It sounds like she's already here. She wants us to find some important clue. See where it's going to be at. Looks like in this trailer right here. So there's the gate back there. Gonna make our way inside. It looks like we can talk to her. Let's try that. Nope, we gotta find the clue first. It's right here on the desk. Many passengers are showing abnormal symptoms like aggressive behavior or drooling, but according to the psychiatric's diagnosis, these are just minor mental disorders and completely unrelated to any infection. Therefore, preventing such passengers from leaving is considered a violation of human rights. Let's talk to her now. Well, I was planning to include her dialogue in the video, however, we got attacked by a giant wave that couldn't get inside, so they went crazy outside. However, once she gets done talking, she wants us to go from here and now head back to the mental hospital that we just went to. So make sure you go to the residential area first, then you can knock all this out in an orderly fashion. So from here, like I said, we're going to head to the hospital. See you guys in just a second. And we were back at the hospital. The room we need to go to is going to be on the second floor. Once on the second floor, we'll go through this door here. See where she's at. Sounds like zombies are approaching too, of course, because I want to record. Let's see, do we talk to her first or do we get the clue? Find the clue right here on this little table. The test subjects needed for this experiment have not yet left Special Operations Command. General Gregory is becoming increasingly weak-willed. He knows our important mission, but being an irrational human, it seems inevitable. My thoughts were correct after all.
It seems there was a conflict between Dr. Cleon and General Gregory. General Gregory was overseeing this experiment from the underground of the Special Operations Command. We need to see for ourselves what kind of experiment took place there. Let's move to the Special Operations Command. I have the access card here.
The Special Operations Command seems to be on a remote island.
Oh, that looks like it might be a boss door. If it is, it's something new. Like I said, we've never been this far in the game, except for before this boss existed. Let's see, if it's wanting us to go to the military base, we'll have to do that next time. This video is probably getting a little bit long. If it's not long, I'll include it. But I'm pretty sure it's going to get long. Plus, that's the boss fight. Yeah, that's definitely a boss fight. So he added that to the military base. That's going to be out on like a small island unless he changed the map. And you definitely want loot space there. It should be a bunch of ammo and good loot. So we're going to probably build up and do a bunch of crafting, try to get our weapons and armor better. Well, I was going to stop recording right at the end of the lab, but I decided let's go ahead and come over to the Survivor Center. Make sure to remind everybody to come get your quest in case you want to get the unique items and weapons that they can give you for this area. So we'll walk in here, let's talk to the pilot, see what he has to offer us. He's wanting us to leave. If we had the Electric Stomper trophy, we can get a SOC access card. Right now, we'll do the survivor quest to kill the stompers. We need to kill 10 of them, since that's only unique. The rest is for wands. It's grave looting, kill albino. We can do that one because I'm going to come back and loot anyways, so we'll take that quest. From here, let's head back to base. We're going to do some research. We do have a ton of books, so we have all these books now on this side of the map. So we'll go research really quick, and then we'll end the episode there. I think the next episode, we might get some power stuff out. We'll have to wait and see. So let me run back across the map really quick and I'll let you guys know. I'm also going to check and see. So like I said, right here you can cut from our current base across. I'm going to see if there's another land bridge going across here just to make life faster and easier. Because a lot of the areas we're going to be going to is going to be up in this region. So I'll let you know and show you on the map in a second once we get over there. Okay, and we made it back to base. So that path is still viable. I feel like it's a little bit different than where it used to be at. Or maybe my spawn point was just different at the time. So we're back at our base right here. So if you want to go to the desert and you leave the base, you can cut straight across into the desert. You just have to climb across the mountains, so watch out for the ravines. It's really not that bad, but it's better than having to go all the way around and down if you want to come to this side of the desert. And it also gets you a quick path to the first city on Andora. To get to this side and to some of the later stuff, you're probably going to come out of the base and then just go past the school, the first school that we came to, because there was multiple schools. But go past the school, drive in between all these buildings, just make your way up the ravines and across the top of this giant mountain. And that'll take you back over here to where we were just looting at. Obviously, I drove up back into the residential district and followed the coast around. I do not recommend putting your land vehicle into the water. You're not going to like the results of that, but you can if you want to. Besides that, this is like a giant Y of water. I'll get all this mapped out eventually and get the fog of war off so you can see what I'm talking about. In case anybody else wants to plot where to build a base or how to build it. Maybe you want to do a water base. I don't recommend them, but if you do, by all means, go ahead. They are fun and they are cool. Just you got to be really, really careful with them. So from here, let's do our research really quick and then we're going to end this video because I'm pretty sure it's getting quite long. I just want to see how much we can get done. We're just going to work our way down the list. So we have Master Worker. Let's grab it. Legendary Porter. It's going to give us 12 more inventory slots. Car Thief. No more car alarms. And it allows us to steal vehicles. Master Builder. upgrade speed plus 30%, build speed plus 30%. So if you're trying to build a different base, which I'm thinking about doing, is moving my base, because we're getting frames, like I said, frame issues here. Something about moving it somewhere else, or maybe trying to do like a flat build on land. It's just, I don't really like that, but as long as you fence your stuff in, you should be fine. See, Doctor of Engineering, we'll get the power drill so we can take everything up a tier. So we might stay here for a while now that we have the power drill, just so we can see the new upgrades. Let's grab it. Master Technician, we can build a solenoid. You're going to need that if you want to build the high-tech weapons. Veteran Vehicle Engineer, we'll go ahead and do that one. Master Vehicle Engineer, we don't have that book yet. It's in the underground tunnel in the snowfield. Okay, yeah, I know where that one's at. We'll get it later. See, Master Blacksmith would be good. It's on the military base, though. So we just got a bunch of quests unlocked. Want to do all kinds of stuff. Anyways, Master Blacksmith would be great. Reforge equipment plus 10. We'll do that as soon as we can. Mostly because we also want to get the futuristic weapons, so we can get the plasma sword and the plasma longsword. Those are my favorite weapons, or they used to be. I don't know if they're still as good as they were once upon a time. Then we have combat here. Let's see what we can learn on this side. So far, nothing. Where are these books at? The snowfield books, of course. So far, we need 3 or 4 books in the snowfield. We still need graduation thesis. Like I said, if you see a graduation zombie, kill that guy. Then we have the doctor, so we can get crash damage minus 25%, hit point recovery from items plus 30. That's probably going to be really important with the next boss, so we're going to grab it. And then utility, champion jumper, that's going to also be located in the snowfield. And then we can buy that one cell thing for 1,000 wands, and I guess use it here somewhere. Yeah, so muscle neural network chip. So it's 1,000 wands. We could get things like 5% chance of invincibility for 3 seconds when you take damage. That's currently what's on my necklace. This one's chance to smash. I don't like smash that much. Maybe it's great, but when I have to edit the video, smash makes such a loud noise. It's really, really hard to edit out. So we have transfusion, 0.5% of damage leeches hit points. Herbalist, poison resistance, lightning resistance from electrician. These all cost, yeah, I guess these all cost 1 each. See, snowboarder, cold resistance, that makes sense. Explosion resistance, and chemical gas. So all these first ones are resistances. I do like stuntman. That would probably be worth it. The last one I'll probably, because I think it's if I remember right, it's an achievement to get everything. Golfer will probably be the last thing I do on all of these. Transfusion would be nice if you plan to melee and heal. I think what we're going to go for is, trying to think of what this boss might do. If I had to take a guess, I would assume this boss is going to be poison. So I think we'll go into herbalist for poison resistance. If I have enough coins. Like, we do have a lot of money. I have been saving and looting like crazy, so about to crunch some numbers here, but that's 99 wands. So that would be roughly 500. If we could go to a full stack of 100, that'd be 500 plus, yeah, so 2 stacks of these should just about get us there. I think I could buy 2. So we'll probably go cold resistance and poison resistance and then chemical, just for the next zone. I do have 46 gold bars. I don't know what we're going to do with those. We can change them for coins. We'll see. We'll figure it out as we go. Like I said, it's not a big deal. But I'm going to go ahead and end the video there, guys. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. As always, be sure to like and subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for hanging out.